money indifferent type. They are nice people, genuinely good heart, because they are far away from greed, far away from taking advantage of other people, while moneymaker type tend to be a little bit greedy and sketchy sometimes because they want to get money and they do anything for that. But money indifferent type of people are usually in the work like school teachers or college professors who are in a serving profession. And they were born and brought up in a very financially comfortable situation, not necessarily very wealthy, but all their life they were not worried about money. So when they were born, they had some money, and when they grew up, they had enough money so they can get a very good education. And they tend to be more academic, and then they choose the occupation not based on how much money they can make, but based on what they can do. So they find joy in serving others, pursuing their academic career. They are the luckiest people because they can live without thinking of money. They're not super wealthy people, but they can make both ends meet automatically because they're living within their means. I have a friend who is a money indifferent type, and his wife was joking about him because he lost his wallet, and somebody just brought his wallet to the police station, which happens a lot in Japan. And the police called his house, and his wife answered the phone, and she found out that her husband's wallet was missing for 2 weeks. And she asked her husband, my friend, where's your wallet? And he didn't know. I don't know, it must be somewhere. And then he didn't know that he lost his wallet for 2 weeks. That's money indifferent type. And those people who don't care and who don't spend money because he commutes by train, and I mean, he has a train pass and then brings his own lunchbox and comes back. He doesn't attend any party, he doesn't go out, he doesn't spend any money. So he didn't know that he didn't have a wallet for 2 weeks. They are the happiest people on this planet because they're not influenced by money at all. Usually, they have wives and husbands who take care of their financial thing. One time I was helping this gentleman who was doing taxes. When I asked him, do you have banknotes or where's your money? He said, I don't know. And then because his wife took care of everything, after his wife passed away, he was so lost because he didn't know how much he has, and he doesn't even know where his bank information. And so it took him a few months to figure out how much he has, where he has, and all the other financial details. So as long as somebody is taking care of this money indifferent type, he or she is very happy. So money indifferent type people are the happiest, as I said, but once they have to deal with the situation, for example, if he or she gets laid off by the government or school system, he or she doesn't have any life skills because she loves teaching, but she doesn't know what else to do. So when a crisis like that happens, these money indifferent people cannot stay indifferent. So if you're money indifferent people, at least you have to know how much you have, and in case you get laid off, what are you going to do? You have to find out all that. So what's interesting is that money indifferent type of people are often an only child in the family. So he or she didn't have anybody to compete against. If you have 5 brothers and sisters, you have to fight over food and allowance money or whatever that is. But if you're an only child, you don't have to compete against anybody. So probably your parents took care of all the needs, and also your grandparents could have given everything you needed. So years later, you became such a happy but indifferent person to money. And I'm sure some of you got such a big shock by finding out about your money type. And I'm not blaming you because the first time I thought of this money type, I was so ashamed that I was a spender. I was so ashamed that I was a gambler. Like, I cannot believe I'm a gambler. I cannot believe I'm a moneymaker. So I'm sure finding about who you are brings you embarrassment, shame, and guilt. and you feel like, oh, I'm cursed, I cannot change. But it's not true. I guarantee you can change, and you will change after learning about your relationship with money. I've taught hundreds of thousands of people over the past 26 years, and the shortest people can shift in a matter of 2 weeks, and the longer one, it might take some years, but still people can shift. And what's interesting is that after they shift their relationship with money and become a different money type, they become so different. One time, there was this woman who was a saver. She was dressed in a gray skirt, gray sweater, very simple. And a few weeks later, she said, I'm going to become the spender, and which she became. And next time I saw her, she was in the most fashionable clothes, pink and yellow, and she had a beautiful makeup, very different hairstyle. And we can recognize her because she became so different. So if your money different type changes, your life also becomes very different. So if you are a certain money type, try different type. It's so fun if you change your life that way. And then probably in a few months or a few years later, you'll find a balance in between. So I've been telling you, you can enjoy your money type, at the same time you can change too. Of course, I'm not just persuading you to change or stay where you are. You can stay as where you are and stay with your money type and be happy, and you can try something else and become happy. The choice is yours. What I'm saying is just enjoy and feel each money type, so that way you can feel the joy and the pain of your parents. You can feel the excitement of your brother or sister, and you finally get it why your friends don't go out shopping with you, why they're not joining party with you, and because of their money type. So by understanding who you are and who your parents and your kids and most important in your life, you can enjoy life more. And by integrating all these money types in you, you'll be more whole, and hopefully you have less shame, less guilt, less resentment about money and your life. And by healing these wounds and pains around money and your money type, your life will shift. Now, I can talk about how you can relate to a different money type people. As I explained, you must have thought a lot of your friends' face and thought, oh, gee, I knew she's a gambler. I knew he's a spender. I knew my uncle was a saver. And sometimes you feel competitive and you feel like, oh, I'm better. I'm good at saving. I'm not just a stupid spender. Or you have a judgment against each other. That's what's so fun about this different money types. Certain money type, they feel like they're superior than others. For example, if a spender people talk about their life, they feel as if their life is much, much better than the saver type because they know how to enjoy life. At the same time, the saver people are proud that they have enough money to pay all the bills, and they just make fun of all the spenders because they're just partying every day and not taking responsibility. So by understanding these different money types, you can understand each other more. Before, you just made fun of other people, or you just simply didn't get it. Like, I don't know why my uncle, why my parents, why my brothers are in debt. I don't get it. So after understanding money types, you feel more sympathy. You can understand them more. And by understanding them, open up a new door, and hopefully you have a better connection with these people. And as you understand about money types, you understand your parents more, and especially your partners more. Before, you couldn't stand your partner's money types, but now you understand why they became who they are. And if you have compassion and understanding for each other, your partnership will shift. I've saved hundreds of marriages by giving money sessions because they finally got it. Wow, I thought you were just simply stupid, but you're just a different money type. So if they understand each other, and then if they can understand a better part of who they are, they can enjoy and integrate with one another. Because the reason why we are attracted to the other part is we need the essence. The saver people need more fun, and the spender people need more stability. By giving each other what they don't have, we become whole. So it's not just about a partnership, it's about who we are and who we become. So as a society, we need a gambler, risk taker, saver, and spender. Otherwise, our economy doesn't function. So we become a whole. So by understanding each other, I think socially, we have a better peace in the world. Now I want you to go to the Facebook page and share your money type and have fun with everybody there, because you're the same type. You can probably understand each other. And the second part is that you go to a different type of people and try to understand and hopefully have compassion for the different money type. And by doing that, you probably feel more of your parents, your brothers and sisters, your friends, and your partners that way. So please enjoy a different money type. I hope you have a lot of fun today. Tomorrow, I'm going to share about my great mentor, Wahei Takeda. So, see you.